Hello, everyone. You do not know me yet. I'm Jorge.
That's it. That's the episode.
I'm basically the art department and editing. I will be editing this video that you're watching right now, or should I say, I have already edited because you are watching it. Well, one of the main things I will be doing in the Ramble Box podcast, I think that is what is called right now. Yes.
You're right, man. You're feeling a bit stiff. You're good.
Oh, that's me.
No, it's not me.
That's me.
It's just a little height hazing.
I will put you.
Do it now. That's very good
No,
content.
I'm really happy, by the way, that my little joke of art department is catching on.
I mean, yeah. What am I called in the group chat?
Creative department.
Yeah, creative department. Yeah.
Yes, I'll be the creative department of Ramblebox.
Yeah. That's good.
But yes, during these intermissions, I will be giving the folks, the boys, some challenges to, I don't know, do something.
Fill the time.
Yes.
Do something of ourselves.
So they are basically creative thinking challenges. They are brainstorming challenges that will be stemming from the main theme of the episode. On this case, we are dealing with education. What I thought would be a great thing to start off this new segment would be if you could say something to your younger self on his first day of university, what would it be? So I'll be giving the mic to João here.
You didn't need to... Okay. That really threw me off. Okay. Okay, so advice to my younger self.
Yes.
Buy Bitcoin!
Buy Bitcoin. Yes. Definitely.
Yeah, that tracks. Yeah. Right. I'm going to give the same advice that I usually give the students that I tutor to, which is take your time. Don't rush into things, and don't be afraid to change courses, because sometimes you go into something and you have given an expectation of what that might be, and after a year, maybe two, sometimes I've seen it happen, people just like look at what you're doing and just say, you know what, I'm not actually enjoying this, and I don't think I want to do this as a profession, which is valid. So people just, I'm gonna try and follow something else. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. In the grand scheme of things, a year or two is not a big deal. So consider that. And the other thing is get just a smidge, just a little smidge of discipline, and it really helps. Holy shit, does it help? I had like none in the beginning, and I really had to learn it. I really had to learn how to create a timeline for myself, times to study, times to talk about, which is really important. Find time for yourself. That's important. Not just social time, just you need to reset, you need to do the things that you like. Because if you just throw yourself into work, in this regard, that this will be studying, but you also can also be applicable to careers. You need time for yourself. That's really important. And like I've said in the previous episode, pick your battles. Really pick your battles, because there will be some courses that will be more difficult for you. Others will be a little bit easier. Maybe you'll clash heads with some of the faculty, and in one particular class you won't like the teacher, and in another you will. So pick and choose. Don't give up on anything. Take your time. Allocate your resources and your time and your brain power into one class if you feel you need to, and don't be afraid to manage yourself a little bit more. I just got my mic. That's fine.
Don't touch it, dude. Calm down, okay?
I'm very excited right now. I'm very passionate about this. I think that's about it. Take your time, and take the time to grow as a person and as a student, but take the time to learn about yourself, because you probably have heard about this, but a lot of people speak of university as a crucible, right? You go into it, you are put to the tests, you Sometimes you succeed, sometimes you fail. That anxiety and stress will get to you at some point. It's I would love to tell you that's not the case, but it will happen. So you will learn, you will grow. So take the time to learn about yourself, and honestly, be open to things. Yeah, I honestly wish I was a little bit more open to other challenges, other aspects of my life that I really wasn't. And if you feel yourself buckling under the pressure, take some time off. It helps. It certainly did for me.
Now, you brought something that I think it's really important, that is, think if you are really enjoying the course that you're taking, that if you are, if this is the right thing for you, what will be the benefits of it? Because one thing that followed me through my educational career, yes, was I was not liking some things about the course, and I wanted to change. But my parents told me, "Well, you are on the second year or on the last year. You might as well finish it." And I was like, "Hey, maybe you're right." But today I look back at it and I say, "God damn it! What the f- are you doing?"
You wish you would have quit? Is that it?
Some of it, yes, because in the middle I found that there were more courses that aligned with what I wanted to do. So if this is happening to you, think, like, make a list. What are the benefits of the course that I'm doing right now? Find something else that you might like. In my case, it was 3D animation. It was programming. Go find something that you actually could have found, or you found through the course that you're making, and expand on it with another course. Maybe it's in the same school, in the same faculty.
Yeah.
Maybe you have that luck, and you don't have to go through the
the challenges of the things you don't like?
From one school to another.
Oh, right, not changing schools, right.
Yes.
Maybe in the same school, the same department.
Yes.
Okay, I get it. That's interesting. That second year for you, that was second year where you started to buckle a little bit?
Yes.
Same as man. I really, about second year of my chemical engineering degree, I really wanted to quit. I was like at a very low emotional low, and I was ready to quit, mostly because I wasn't enjoying it. There was a lot of pressure for me, and I wasn't. I didn't feel like I was capable of stepping up to that challenge, and I didn't see the point because I didn't like it. I ended up pushing through it, and now I realize that I wish I hadn't. I regretted pushing through. I don't now, but after pushing through, after finishing my degree and going into my master's, I really felt like I could have. Sorry, there's someone making noise, and I heard it. I couldn't. Oh God, that's funny.
I didn't hear it. So
like a big curse, like.
Okay,
I'm so sorry. No, but yeah. So, during my second year, I wanted to quit. I didn't. I pushed through my third year. I took an extra year to finish that degree. Went into my master's, and around my, in the middle of my first year of my master's, I really wanted to quit again.
No sabbatical.
No, I didn't take a sabbatical because financially it wasn't really a good idea. It felt like at the time. So what I ended up doing was, instead of quitting, I reduced my workload, right? Instead of taking my master's in 2 years, I'm taking it in 3. Specifically, I took the last year divided into... It's a partial degree. No, not partial degree. It's partial schedule.
Yeah.
It's a partial schedule. And it really helped me, because it helped me... point of order. This was after/during COVID, so that didn't help.
Yeah.
And it really helped me clear my head, seek professional help with that. and to manage my emotional turmoil and my mental things that I needed to work through. And it also gave me the opportunity to start another challenge, which was tutoring. I started tutoring because, one, I needed the cash, and two, I really found that it was an interesting challenge for me for some reason. I was actually inspired by my boy Hugo over there. Hey, yo! And because he started talking about it, and I was like, you know what? I kind of want to do it. So I did it. Someone's screaming outside. That's
this time I heard it. It was fucking aggressive.
Yeah, it's aggressive, man. I hope everything's okay. God.
Yeah, I really hope too.
But yeah, I started tutoring, and it was... I always had this passion about education because I was a student for a very long time. And there were things that I didn't really like about education. And then when I became a quote-unquote teacher, I'm not a teacher. I'm a tutor. It's different things. But when I got into that position, I started interacting with students as an in-between teacher, so to speak. So I wasn't the parent, I wasn't the teacher, I was just in the between. And it gave me another perspective, and I really love now helping kids with their difficulties in class, and it's really rewarding. There are some kids that are just absolute kids, but...
Oh, that's me.
No, I'm sorry. There are some kids... Listen,
the choice of word was a bit aggressive.
That was the point. No, but listen, I like being around kids. I like interacting with kids. It's fun, right? I was a summer counselor for a while. I like it because I like the way kids think. It's interesting. It's very creative. It's very out of the box. But when it comes to education, some kids don't get it, which is fine. Some kids are pushed into tutoring because of their parents, which is fine. But there are some kids that are pushed into it that learn to actually enjoy the tutoring and take benefits from it. And there are other kids that they just don't give a... Yeah. And that is really frustrating.
I understand, man.
And then there are kids that are kids because they are actually, they haven't developed that emotional capacity yet. So it's complicated.
It's kind of normal if you're pushed into doing something.
I imagine so.
Your willingness to do it is very low.
Yeah. But that schedule allowed me to try other things, and it really helped me clear my head, and suddenly I don't hate my course anymore, and I actually enjoy it, and I'm thrilled to be almost over, because I am done with it. I don't hate it, but I'm done with it. And I'm thrilled to be almost over with it, to almost be done with it, and to start another chapter in my life. So, so consider that. Sometimes taking time off, if you're able to, helps a lot.
Hello. That was a lot.
Yeah, I talk a lot. I'm sorry.
Just a little bit.
Yeah,
But yeah, I agree with you on some things. You even took some topics I was actually going to talk about.
I'm sorry.
Like no problem. Like the think about what you are doing right now. I also took I took my degree, then I took the master's right after. So I was lucky because my master's was actually really cool. It was probably the best course I've ever had.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
But I was lucky. Maybe you might not have the same
chance.
Yeah, the same chance. So what I could say to you, dear viewer/listener, is think about what you want to do with your life before you take decisions based on other people's perspective on your life.
Take control of your life, man. Don't let people control you. Break the system. Get out of the matrix, man. I hate that sentence.
Please.
Yeah,
Filipe, you want to take?
Sure, I guess if you talk about like what I would say to someone starting university right now, I would just say,
don't. Sorry.
Don't take it slow. Do it everything now. Everything,
everywhere, all at once.
Yeah. Ignore everything they said till now. They're stupid. No, I guess we all kind I guess we all kind of agree on the same idea, At the end of the day, you need to feel like at least the course is useful for you.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't like it, at least you need to feel it has some use. If you like it, it would be a lot better because, especially if it's, leading into a career, then it's probably better that you like it.
Mm-hmm.
I would recommend it personally. But
I mean, yeah, you like your course and you like your field.
yeah, I guess that's where I was going into. It's like, I really like psychology. Psychology.
Yeah, we can tell.
It's really, really interesting. So my degree was amazing. No problems there. My problem was like last year and then masters, because in the masters you need to choose an
specialty.
area. An area of specialty or specialization. So I had a lot of anxiety in that, in choosing, because I could have gone into... I had put one completely to the side, never, it's not what I want. But I had other 3 that I could have chosen, and I like them. And so I ended up making a choice. I had to. I had to. And then my first year of masters, I have 1 semester, COVID hits.
Yeah.
And then, so my first semester was amazing. I really liked it. The second one was weird, COVID, But I kind of liked the courses, but weird. And then in the second year, I have my internship, and it's awful. Like, one of the worst experiences of my life. Like,
straight up.
My life is not that long, but so it's not saying a lot that it was one of the worst, but it was.
Yeah, it was bad.
Really, really bad.
It's up there.
So it made me really question my choice in masters. Not my choice in psychology, but my choice in like my area that I'm gonna most likely work in.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's your window into what a career would look like. So if you don't like it, you question if you would like the course. The area.
So it made me really question if this was the right choice. I made a really stupid choice. But then I was like, but I'm 1 year into it. Like, I just need to do this and then the thesis and it's done.
Yeah.
And I was like, but should I? But do I want to work in this area? Will I like it? And then the wheels got turning and turning. So I guess I go back into what you guys were talking about. Like, there will be moments where you're really gonna question what the fuck is going on, and if you should keep going or not. And that's an honest conversation, as George said, that you need to have with yourself. You really need. But in my case, I guess the solution was just, there needs to be an acceptance that not everything you'll do in college will be a good experience.
Yeah.
Not all experiences you're gonna have in relation to the things you like are gonna be good.
Yeah, it's not gonna be pleasant, but you will learn something from it.
Sure. Yeah. But, you might feel awful.
Yeah, it happens.
So what I'm saying is that you might like something a lot and have a really, really bad experience with it. So, and that was really hard for me to deal with. It really was, because during my degree, I never had that problem. And during my first year, I never had that problem. So it was a real wrench.
You hit a brick wall.
Huge. To the point that I haven't finished my dissertation yet, because whenever I got back into it, a lot of anxiety was tied to that. To everything that had to deal with psychology and specifically my area. So, because then it's wheels on wheels, right? Because when I finish my dissertation, I will go into my area and I will have to really put to the test if it's one experience or just
if it's going to happen again,
or if it's just not me.
Yeah,
and that's really daunting. you know?
Oh, yeah, no, I imagine so.
So at the end of the day, I would just say that get ready to have those moments where, you know, things are gonna go bad, but like real bad. Not like you get a bad grade and you have to work a little bit more. No, it's catastrophically bad.
Yeah.
In the context of the degree, you know?
The important part is you should know that these moments are coming, but it's not the end of the world. You can always bounce back.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, it doesn't feel like that in the moment, but you will. You will bounce back. And that's a Ramble Box guarantee.
No guarantees. No actual guarantees. But
I said what I said.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, there will always be another opportunity.
Yeah.
So I was going to touch more on the psychological aspect of going to university. So, you know, I was away. Like I was I was not studying in my hometown like these two here. I actually.
You're in a different district.
I was.
Region of the country. Yeah, a different region.
Really far away.
Yeah.
You didn't sleep at home.
Yeah, I didn't
fairly
go home
far
until...
away. Actually, you were away from family, from friends. Yeah.
So, at the end of the day, it was a bit. That change in environment was very stressful for me. Plus deadlines, plus having to socialize, and I'm really, really bad at socializing and sparking conversation and actually.
You're better now.
Yeah, but it's really hard to listen to what people are saying without thinking, oh, did I feed my dog? Did I leave the oven on? No,
you get spacey. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, if I could say something to my younger self, I would tell him, it's gonna go hard, bro. It's gonna go. You are going to have like mud to your knees, and you're gonna have to crawl through it. So remember that these hardships will make you stronger, and no matter how stressful, you gotta pull through. And the main thing I took from an arts course from far away from my home was that resilience, that self-confidence. I was very hateful at the start, so don't do that, okay?
Hateful towards yourself?
Towards myself, thus towards others.
Oh, right. You internalized it and then brought it out.
Yeah. Be yourself. Make friends, go to parties if you want, but remember that you have to strike a relationship between the time you have for yourself and the time you have for work, because deadlines are a fucking bitch.
That's two quacks right there.
I
subscribe to that, yeah.
But yeah, one more thing is, don't compare yourself to others, especially in the art course, in the art education, because there's always going to be someone who's better than you, and maybe that person who you think is better than you is going to think, damn, that guy really draws well, he really draws better than me. It works both ways, okay? That sense of shame and maybe
shames, doubt, self-loathing, all of the above.
It goes both ways, I would say. So don't compare yourself to others, just compare yourself to who you were yesterday.
Yes, thank you. That's such a great advice. It's really good.
Yeah, don't put the success of others as carrot on the stick, okay?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that could, yeah, let's wrap it up.
Covers it. Yeah,
I think we're done.
Yeah, we're done. We're done. Yeah, we're done. Okay, bye.
No, but I think that was a good list of advices that we has highly educated subjects.
Jesus. Jesus. Never. Not
I'm
me.
a dum-dum!
Not me.
So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this intermission. We'll be back at ya with another chapter.
Love that.
Yeah, that's really good.
See ya. You can support the show by subscribing to our YouTube channel or listen to us on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. If you want more, you can follow us on Instagram at RambleBoxOfficial. That's at RambleBoxOfficial. Or you can check for more content in theramblebox.com. That's theramblebox.com. Links are in the description. That's the end of the show. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.